Come along with me for a day in the life in Oviedo. We're gonna stop at restaurants, parks, things to do, and some car line activities where you wait to pick up your kids. Because it's a rural, suburban, bedroom community of Orlando. But there's some new stuff coming here that's making it more attractive as Orlando grows. So without further ado, Winter Springs Oviedo. Come see what it's like to live here. My name is Justin Pekarek, your Orlando property advisor, and today we're diving into the heart of Oviedo, Florida. Watching Oviedo grow over the past 10 years has been impressive. This is not your grandmother's Oviedo. Today I'm taking you inside 4 homes in the Oviedo area, some new construction and some nicely updated, and visiting some local spots that make living on the northeast side of Greater Orlando a smart choice for many, offering the perfect blend of where rural meets residential. If you're just discovering Orlando real estate, we're sharing more area knowledge and comparison tours at different budgets, so consider subscribing. This area of Seminole County is known for its top-rated schools, historical downtown, and new areas popping up, such as Oviedo on the Park, which makes for a great date night with a new food hall, restaurants, and even $800,000 brownstones going up, along with new apartments. And besides all the traffic and congestion that can bring in the suburban area, the rural setting still feels like it's part of Oviedo, as you pass the Duda Sod Farm and the Slavia area by Lucas Nursery, which brought Slovak and Czech European settlers to the area after 1900. As we take you around the area today, you'll notice that the different pockets of Oviedo have a distinctly different feel, all the while creating that routine lifestyle of schools, restaurants, and things to do near your home. I mean, how many other bedroom communities can brag they've got college football in their backyard? Or one of the most creative mall developments that's going on around the country. The homes we're going to go inside today are between $700,000 and $900,000 budget, and are some of the larger homes in the area. Oviedo on the Park will continue to be a hub of the area, whether it's going out for the evening or just grabbing a quick bite like I did this morning. I always like to point out fitness and activity options in the areas we cover, and as we head up towards Broadway from Oviedo on the Park, the Oviedo Aquatic Center and Gym is a great facility to enjoy. The City of Oviedo's 2045 mobility plan includes some provisions to really improve the congestion in this northern historic area of Oviedo. You can already start to see the improved flow where 419 meets Broadway around the library, as well as the Townhouse Restaurant and historic downtown. This road has been under construction for a number of years, but when it's said and done, the widening of this main drag going through downtown Oviedo is going to really help the traffic flow going through the area. For example, going down to Oviedo High School that way, or meeting up with Mitchell Hammock to the east to head out to that more Chuliota side of town. It's just keeping up with the flow and the growth of the area. Probably the most controversial development news exists on the west side of Oviedo with the Oviedo Mall. When you go to the Oviedo Mall during the week in the mornings, it can feel a little bit like a ghost town. But the revitalization that's been going on and bringing in unique businesses to attract visitors and locals, especially on the weekends, seems to be working. There's a skeleton with the watch. Like, maybe you can fix my watch. Is Oviedo Mall dying? Ask that guy. So your mom just dropped you off in the minivan at the Oviedo Mall. What a great place to hang out. In these suburbs of Orlando, I love seeing how they get redeveloped, how they grow. And the growing pains is definitely happening in this Oviedo Winter Springs area. Just like down in Lake Nona and Winter Garden. You got people here that moved in 20 years ago and said, it's too crowded. And you got new people that say, where's all the stuff? I want it right now. Well, today you get to see how it's developing and what's to come. We've all seen those memes about if the Oviedo Mall can hang on, you can too. Well, I see it as a local business opportunity. Look at all these businesses that get to operate in an air-conditioned, safe place around their target demographic. No, we don't have tourist traffic here like we do at Florida Mall, our mall at Millennia, but we do have a great place to congregate, and some of the types of businesses that have been coming to this location are really uplifting the neighborhood feel. I actually got my shoulder rehabilitated with the Orlando Orthopedic Center located in the mall. It was super convenient. While I was here, I could partake in the mall's experience. It's also a great spot for kids after school. So Oviedo Mall, keep fighting the good fight. We love you. From this overhead view, you can see all the parking lot around this traditional mall, with Sears already closed down and Macy's about to be knocked down to make way for apartments and mixed use. Contrary to the fashion
Fashion Square Mall's complete redevelopment plan, the evolution of the Oviedo Mall's redevelopment seems to be a more community-based plan. I mean, let's be honest, with all the people moving to Central Florida, we do need more housing, and apartments can certainly satisfy some of that need. What do you see the Oviedo Mall becoming? Let us know in the comments.
I get the feeling like something's closing soon. And our first stop is right by that Oviedo Mall with this one. 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, 3,200 square feet, 3-car garage, priced at $779. Come see. Wasn't expecting that. With this home kind of being on the border of Winter Springs, it actually goes to Tuscaloosa Middle and Lake Howell High School, as well as Rainbow Elementary. You could also consider going to the Masters Academy right off the 417, which is close to all things Oviedo and Winter Springs.
I like the side of Oviedo Winter Springs because it puts you within the 417 Beltway, closer to all things Orlando. With 2005 homes, you look for things like roof and updates to kitchens and bathrooms, and if not everything is done in the home, that's okay, as long as you can get it for the right price. Now, a rock slide into a pool with a water view behind you, that's definitely worth a little bit of extra money. Central Florida is known for its sunshine and warm weather almost year-round, which leads to many homeowners and home buyers wanting to plant palm trees and other fun varieties in their yards. And the place I always recommend for people to go see when they want to get ideas for these type of items is Lucas Nursery in Oviedo. If you got a green thumb or not, this is a great place to walk around and get ideas, as well as learn from the experts that offer landscape design services, as well as delivery and installation. I've used them on my last 2 homes when selling and also when customers buy homes to recommend various varieties of privacy hedges. Just be careful of the soil in your area to make sure they'll survive, as well as focal trees that make your pool area look like a tropical landscape. And even if you're not looking to buy landscaping at the moment, this is a great place to hang out and feel like a kid, with the butterfly encounter and a rich history in the area. We've got a lot of ground to cover today, so let's head down to a pocket of new construction by MI Homes that's less than 3 miles from UCF. These plans have high ceilings, nice sized bedrooms, and kitchen finishes, as well as humongous yards. I like these pockets of new construction with inventory homes, even if they're on unique parcels of land that aren't a huge community with a community center, especially when it puts you in the heart of the area you're trying to be in.
Okay, this brand new neighborhood, MI Homes, exemplifies the mix of rural and new in Oviedo. For example, you have some no HOA rural areas surrounded by this new construction neighborhood. I like how the developer was able to find this piece of dirt and pepper in these homes on larger home sites. They're not packed in together with 30-foot lots because they know their customer. Someone who lives out here wants more space and size and yard for this price. So the 1-story has 3,000 square feet, but this 2-story is 3,800 square feet. 5 bedrooms, 4 baths versus 4, 3.5. But I really like that one better because of the 1-story layout, the 3-car garage, and the lot was enormous. All right, let's go see more.
Now, how many suburbs of a major city can brag about having a college football stadium and an amazing university all within 5 minutes of your house? I went to engineering school up in Boston in a much smaller and older university. And the first time I discovered the UCF campus, I was enamored by the beauty of the buildings and all the campus life going on in that area. Many of these homeowners nearby have children that have grown up through the Oviedo Seminole County school system and all the way through UCF undergrad and grad school. And besides classes and football, there's concerts and community events always going on around the campus. I've mentioned rural a couple times in this video, and for those people watching this saying there's way too much traffic around those areas, you just got to head a little further east to get the land and quietness that you're looking for.
With 53,000 students matriculating this campus, the largest university in the country in terms of matriculation, you're going to have traffic when they descend upon it. So pick your times.
Heading out to the backside of Lake Pickett into Sunset Preserve by Pulte Homes, you can see how much land you get and size of homes, because you're technically not in Oviedo anymore, but you're near that area. And for many, an extra 15 minutes is no big deal if they can get the house and size they want.
Welcome to another new construction example of the Lake Pickett Reserve area. This one's by Pulte Homes, and it's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath with 3,300 square feet, priced at $768. Check out how big this slider is. Half half of an acre. You definitely get more for your money when you come out this way. And you also have a more calm, laid back, rural, yet new feel. But as you saw, we just came from UCF and it was maybe 10 minutes. So if the hustle and bustle is not your thing and you want to be a little further out, this area is one to be looking at.
As we return back towards the Oviedo area, we pass through Chuliota, which has a mixture of affordable properties and some luxury properties, like this one on Lake Mills that Kayla was able to sell for $6 million, which was Seminole County's highest sale for that year. We've got 2 more homes to visit as we re-enter Oviedo proper, passing this MI Homes neighborhood from a few years ago that features some nice conservation lot pool homes in the back. And nearly going full circle and approaching the 417, we have the gated Barrington Estates with this brand new roof home and some amazing renovations inside, all for $715,000.
Now we're up near that Winter Springs corridor as we loop around north of Oviedo. And this neighborhood is gated, has a nice tree canopy, and we've got a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2005 home for $715,000 with a newer roof. "20 years ago, this home was built, and now it's been completely refreshed in a great mature neighborhood on the border of Winter Springs and Oviedo." This is really well done. Look at the fit and finish of the body jets, rain head, and you have all this natural light, and still you have privacy.
And finally, we were able to step inside a friend of ours who recently bought this home and renovated it to their liking that puts them in the Winter Springs area but goes to Oviedo schools. You have a construction vendor that did a lot of this work, right?
Yeah, he did everything. I kind of had an idea, but he just took it and ran with it. It turned out great.
Check them out, Tech Construction, T-E-K. So Jessica, what do you like about living on this side of town, the northeast side?
I just like the location of it. Our daughter goes to UCF, so it's really convenient. We also have Orlando Magic season tickets, so to hop downtown is 20 minutes. So just the location.
Yeah, you pop on the 417. You can meander through all things Oviedo like we did today.
All the restaurants, shopping, just, everything you need is just a few steps away.
And you found that newer construction and you made it your own. Well, thanks for letting us see it today. We'll see you when you get your next house. I hope you enjoyed this quick tour of the Oviedo area and all that it has to offer. If you have questions about Orlando real estate, especially some of the homes you saw in today's video, be sure and reach out to us. We'd love to help. And stay tuned for more comparison tours around the Orlando area at different budgets. Now, where was it I had to be later? That's my alarm. I gotta get back to the car line. We'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.